going on, my lovely Cancers? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. All right, guys. So it is Tuesday, October 21st when I'm recording this, but whenever you guys find this is when it's meant for you. Keep in mind it could be your energy that I'm picking up on or the energy of someone or something around you. Okay. So what is going on with Cancer? We're going to start with the past here. We're going to get 3 cards. And then we'll look into those. Spirit, what is going on for my Cancers in the past? Too many cards. What is going on with my Cancers in the past? 10 of Pentacles reversed. Sun card reversed. And we have the King of Cups reversed. Okay, so there could be a lot of weight that has been on your shoulders or that was on your shoulders here in the past. Okay, there could have been something where you were spending a lot of money or losing a lot of money or like in a tough financial position. But there's something, Cancer, that was blocking you. Okay, for some of you, not all of you. Okay, it could have been something you yourself got into that wasn't conducive to your life. Okay, for others there's just something around that, like you weren't at your best self, you couldn't function 100%. Okay, we have the Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Page of Wands reverse, and it's like, although this is happening, you don't want to accept this bullshit, you don't want to accept what's going on. Like, this just feels so heavy. So it's like you're watching something happen, you're watching it affect you, and you want no parts of this. All right, this is not something you wish for yourself to be in. Okay, so why is this 10 of Pentacles reversed here in the past? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Let's get one more card. And the Ace of Wands reversed. And what's annoying about this thing is just like, no matter how hard you were working towards something, it's like you just weren't getting the results that you were hoping for. Okay, because I feel like you were putting efforts into something, but it's just like not working out. So it's as aggravating as, like, imagine like going to a certain job and at the end of the week they're like, sorry, can't pay you. Okay, and you're just like, the fuck, I worked, what do you mean? That would feel crazy. Like, imagine just putting in effort and not seeing any sort of return on investment. So it's something that something was just holding you back in some way, Cancer, is what I'm feeling. And this is something that I don't think you tell the world. Okay, also, yeah, there could have been something where you were losing money or you were losing balance, whatever. But I feel like you guys are going to build up to be in such a stable place, and you're not really going to tell people about it. So there's probably a lot of people that don't know the true struggle of what you're going through. And there's a lot of people that won't know what's going on when you thrive. All right? Like, I was on social media earlier, and this person had posted, like, with the date and everything. They're like, look, I just got a $75,000 check. And the first thing in my mind was, take that the fuck down. Like, if that's real, why would you post? Like, guys, I'm getting on a plane and nobody's finding me. Like, well, not with 70,000, that's not much in America. But like, if I got some, like, a huge come up, I'm not telling the internet about it. So this is something where you guys are really, really gonna come up. Like, you do come out of whatever this was. But it's not going to be something that's in the newspaper. All right, you guys are going to be the person, like, you know, collecting money from the Powerball while wearing a screen mask. Like, you don't want nobody to know who you are. We have the Sun card reversed. So, yeah, because this was blocking quite a bit for you. We have the Devil card reversed. But you were actively trying to find, like, a way around this, a solution. Five of Pentacles reversed, King of Swords reversed. Now, this, again, guys, this is something that you come out of, but there could have been someone narcissistic or abusive that you were dealing with. For some of you, you may have had to harshly make your exit, rather. But it's like, when you're not tied to whatever this is, what it was, like the Five of Pentacles reverse comes in, which is someone that was in a tough spot, whether it's financial or you're lacking in whatever, to no longer lacking. Okay. But yeah, you definitely weren't at your best self. So like, I could just imagine like someone crawling, like, trying to like dig themselves out of like a hole in the ground. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords and the Nine of Wands reversed. You know what this makes me think of, guys? Okay, I know a lot of y'all, because of the way you love people, this has probably happened to everyone here. Have you ever been in a situation where, like, let's say you're in a bad relationship, or you live with very, like, disruptive friends or something like that? Like, there's just something in your life that you're not doing as well as you could be doing because it's in your life. But this is something where somebody could go up to you like, well, I wasn't holding a gun to your head. I didn't stop you from going into work. I didn't stop you from doing this. You could have done it. And that pisses me off, because people don't understand, like, you don't have to put a gun to someone's head. Like, just being a piece of shit around somebody is going to affect that person. Tell me who your closest 5 people are, and I'll tell you who you are. All right? If 5 of your friends are losers, guess who's the 6th? So this is something where, yeah, maybe somebody wasn't holding a gun to your head, but being around them certainly wasn't helping. Okay? Imagine never having a friend who's held more than $10 and you're trying to make $1 million. Which one of these motherfuckers is going to teach you how? None of them. None of them. All right? We got the King of Cups reversed. Why is this here? 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and Knight of Cups. So this is something you're just very like, you're just very standoffish. Okay, like, this is like, don't touch me, I don't want to be part of this, like, stay away, don't talk to me. So you're just like, I just feel like you're over it. Like, it's affecting you, but you're so over it. Okay, if any of you were in something, maybe it's because you needed to be, like, this could have been like a job where you had a contract and you're like, I'm over this shit, but maybe there's another 2 months left in your contract, or there's just one more thing you need to complete. Okay? But other than that, everything else is good. All right? It's just a certain person, place, or thing that was causing this. All right, so present moment. What is going on for Cancer in the present moment? We have the Justice. Oh, and you do, like, things do turn around, guys. Like, justice does come to this situation, and you are able to cut this out. Now, the Ace of Swords, this is your center card, your central energy, where everything taps into. And the 10 of Swords. So I see something ending very, like, harshly or abruptly. I see a drastic change. But it's justice. Okay, so for some people, maybe it hurts you. For others, maybe you're watching somebody else be hurt, or something else, being affected. But you're like, yeah, nah. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, this is something that a lot of you have been in for a long time, or something that you thought you'd be in for a long time. Okay, because it's like you have dreams. You have something you're trying to accomplish. And something was a constant battle, and I had you all, like, laid up at night in your head. Like, how you gonna accomplish something solid when something has you feeling like this? All right, give me 2 people. All right, give me an imaginary woman, right? And we're looking at 2 parallel universes. In one universe, someone's beating her fucking ass. She has an abusive person around her. All right, and the other one, she's healthy. Everyone loves her. Everyone supports her. We don't got to talk about who's going to do better. I'm not saying the one who's being abused can't change life around. Of course you can. But who's going to thrive more? Someone who's actively in an abusive situation, or someone who they're chilling. They got nothing to worry about. They got nothing to cry about. Obviously, that person is going to do well. They're going to do better. They're going to be in a better mindset. So something just didn't have you in a good mindset. Why is this Justice card here? Why is this Justice card here? Six of Pentacles? Yeah, guys, you're going to be fine, Cancer. Because this is something where Spirit knows, like, you're... And I'm not saying for everybody. Like, obviously, if you did something wrong, like, own up to it. Don't be like, oh, yeah, let's have said I was good. Like, no, you're a piece of shit. You did something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not a piece of shit. But there's just something here that I don't feel... For most of you that you were at fault. Okay? And again, I'm saying that because we all know that most Cancers, especially those of you that are trying to like find yourself, higher your vibration, you guys are amazing people, amazing friends, amazing cooks. Like, you guys make a house a home. But we all know a Cancer that we would trade up. Like, okay, can we trade this person for someone else? All right, we all know that one Cancer. Okay, and like, I'm a Taurus, guys, and I tell people, like, that's I either love or hate some Tauruses. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we all have the bad apples. So we know there's toxic ones, okay? We have the Five of Wands. So yeah, like, there's something that it's like a battle, but it's like it's not your battle. You know, like, imagine, like, this is something that if you were completely out of it, or if you were completely detached from it, like, you're fine. You're good. Okay? Like, imagine that person with the parallel universes. Like, in one universe, they're getting home and they're getting yelled at by somebody. In the parallel universe, they're getting home and maybe their partner cooked dinner and they got candles lit, like some shit Cancer would like, with a bubble bath running and a glass of wine. Okay? So it's like, there's something that's only chaotic because of something like external, something else. Okay? Like, it's not you. So it's a battle, but it's not that like you're causing the problems. It's kind of like, let's say you drop like a dramatic friend or something and you're like, wow, like, my days have been so stress free. You were never the stress. Somebody else was the stress. Why is this Ace of Swords here? Lovers. We have the Seven of Cups. Okay? You're cutting out something that was a delusion, and you're standing your ground and you're healing. Something was reckless. You don't want part in it, and you guys are going to succeed. Was it a tough journey? Absolutely, but you're going to succeed. Spirit is telling me, like, there's no way you got this far to not make it. There's no way that this is like your end all be all. Okay? And it was crazy, guys, because, like, again, this is something you come back from. But the other day I was walking and I hear someone on the phone, and it's very clear, like, we were crossing, we were both crossing the street, but, like, passing each other. And, like, I can tell that this person had been crying. And all I hear is, Dad, I can't believe the one mistake I made. I'm still paying for it. And I'm like... And if it wasn't for oncoming traffic, I would have just, like, hugged her. But I didn't know the state of mind, and I didn't know her, and, you know, so it's just, like, there's some people that things will carry with them for the rest of their life. Like, they can never get that back. They can never get that do-over. But this is something that you do come out of it. You do get the life you want. You do get the do-over. All right? Man, if that girl happens to find this video, love you, praying for you, hoping you're good. All right, why is this Ten of Swords here? But yeah, something was an illusion. This could have been a lover, a close friend, something that you were just closely tied to, but you're seeing through the illusion. We have the Three of Wands. You're turning your back on something. I just see something ending like suddenly or harshly, something very abrupt. And the Hierophant almost came out. So that's like God saying, yeah, I mean for that to happen. And guys, it helps you out because it puts you in a much more stable position. Now, there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that's helping you with this. But for a lot of you, I just feel like you just get to a much more stable position, because the Queen of Pentacles, like, not only does she have money to do anything she wants to need, gender doesn't matter here, but not only does this person have the ability to buy whatever they need, but this is someone that if you're like, hey, like, man, I went to the store, I forgot tomatoes, they're gonna be like, let me run back to the garden, I'll go get it. Oh man, but avocados too, yeah, I got that too, hold on. You know, it's someone that's like very self-sufficient and like ways beyond, you know, most people would be sufficient in. All right, this is someone that knows how to build things from the ground. Okay, but I feel like for a lot of you, as we're talking right now, I feel like a lot of you are still like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Okay, and I feel like what's going to get you fully into the next space and have both feet in that place, it might be a drastic twist of fate. But again, Cancer, it works in your favor. So even if you're really worried about this, it works in your favor, because I feel that something's going to happen that you're going to be like, fuck, what's next? How do I get out of this? What's the solution? Where do I go next? You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be something that's stuck on your mind. But with all the cards coming out, no, like that's temporary. So I know it's easier said than done, guys, but try not to stress the situation too much. All right? But this is happening in a situation that you guys have done everything that you could in regards to something. Like, you said everything you could, you thought everything you could, you displayed everything you could. Like, something is just done. So I just see you making the call to start a new life. All right? And you heal from this completely because you stay away from whatever the issue was, whatever had you upset. Why is this Nine of Swords here? We have the Nine of Wands reversed. And we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, there's going to be some... You guys are very, like, to yourselves. I know that, like, most Cancers, you'll have, like, that person or two that you can talk to about whatever. But this isn't something, like... I don't think this is something you would tell an audience that doesn't necessarily need to know. Like, I don't think you're gonna, you know, sit down on a train and, you know, look at the random stranger person next to you and be like, hey, so this happened to me. This, like, no, it's not gonna be something you offer. Like, it's something you keep to yourself, but something that you're initially worried about, you do drop the burden of it. You just know something was like an utterly, like, huge mistake. And the Eight of Swords, you keep thinking about, you know, how something could have stopped you, all right, in the past, or how it could have gotten in your way somehow. With the Four of Wands, this whole time, you have just been thinking about, man, I can't wait till I'm stable. Man, I can't wait till I'm good. Man, I can't wait until I'm in a better position. Like, that's where your mind's at. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed, so you're like, no, like, I've been so obsessed with being stable, there's no way I'm going towards that anymore. So, like, you stop in your tracks. You're like, there's nothing more I can say, there's nothing more I can do. Like, it is what it is. We have the Three of Cups. Guys, you end this, like, celebrating. Like, this is something, like, you could call up the homies and be like, yo, I'm good, I'm done. And we have the Two of Cups. So for some of you, there could be some new love, some new collections, some new connections of some sort. Let's hope we're not getting, you know, called by collections. But there could be some new connections, you know, that come in for you. But I see an energy that may try to stay around you, and it's an energy that shouldn't stay around you. Spirit is saying, please do everything you can to drop this. Like, if you leave something and it's still kind of lingering or coming around, like, figure out a way to stop that. All right, go that extra step. But guys, this is telling me there's literally nothing to worry about. Something is going to change drastically, and I think it's going to make you nervous or scared or anxious or, like, just questioning what's next. And Spirit's like, you're fine. All right? Don't fear the unknown. Because this, like, Spirit is doing this in your favor. All right? This is happening in your favor. Will it be drastic for some of you? Absolutely. But will it be exactly what some of you need to better your life? Absolutely. Because there's something here that was just way too unstable. Okay? So, guys, we're going to get some cards of advice here. All right? If there's any, whatchamacallit? If you guys need anything from me, my website is below in the description. All right? I have my wish list there, guys, if you want to donate anything and bless the home, as well as links to donate if you enjoy this reading. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. So, like, there's something that, like, looked good. It could have been fun, but it really turned out to be unstable. All right, so you're like, no, I'm not building on this anymore. I don't get anything from building this. Yeah, because something was just too problematic. Something is not worth a fight. Okay, so either you're completely going silent on a situation, or you're giving your last 2 cents in a very harsh way and then cutting things off. And with the Cancer, it could be either way. It depends on which Cancer. I know Cancers I could call that will fight in 2 seconds. I know some that are like, no, like, why don't we just go to therapy instead, you know? We have the King of Cups. Like, guys, you come out on top. Male or female, doesn't matter. But I look at it in, like, tiers. So I don't see, like, the Page, the Knight, the, Queen, the King. I don't really see it as gender. I just see it as tiers. So with this King of Cups, whether you're male or female, like, you're getting to your highest level here. Like, you're getting to your ultimate form. Because there's something, like, you can't do it. It just, guys, it took so much out of you. Like, Cancer. The Cancer I'm talking to right now, you're fucking exhausted. Exhausted is not even the word. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a Cancer that, like, 2 weeks of straight sleep and vacationing won't fix the type of exhaustion that you have, because it's so much more than just sleep. Something has got to go. And you know that. You know that. So right now, I feel like you're planning an exit strategy. All right? And healing completely. And guys, you heal completely from this situation. All right? So with the Death card, allow the change to come in. All right? Because you're going to be nervous for a second. Or you might question, did I do the right thing? But you're releasing such a heavy burden. All right? So say what you need to say. Walk away. If someone, especially if this has to do with the person, like if someone's trying to sweet talk you and keep you around after you know you can't be in something, like, just leave. All right, like, I don't care how differently a person tries to act now, like, just keep it moving. You saw what you saw. You can't undo that. You know what I'm saying? All right, Cancer, I love you guys so much. I hope that this helped. If it resonated, drop a comment. But yeah, guys, again, if you need anything from me, the description under the video has all my information. I love you guys. Take care.